persconferentie met na afloop van deze derde wedstrijd van de kwartfinale play-offs. Gasterra Flames Den Kings. 81-50 was de einduitslag en er waren 2240 mensen vanavond hier in Martini Plaza. Well, Coach Jamin, first of all, what about this game?
Yeah, well, congratulations to Groningen. They showed that potential candidate for the title in my eyes, together with Den Bosch. Now the road is still long for them, and we try to make it as difficult as we could for Groningen. I'm proud of my guys. It was just too much tonight. They started very well, and they took the game into their hands immediately, and we could not respond. Just a little bit in the second quarter, where we still had this energy and still this belief, but okay, starting the third and quarter, it was just a little bit too much for my guys. In the locker room, I told them that I'm proud of what they did this season, because we started from scratch. They were all into the eyes of the supporters and to the journalists, nobodies. And now they showed that they can play first division and they have a place in any team. And this was our goal. Now I did congratulate them for this great season, because it's just a shame how we lost this last game, because they didn't deserve this.
Did you approach this game differently than the first game? In the case of there were possibilities to win one or maybe two, so did you approach it differently?
I'm gonna tell you that the first one we did a pretty good job. They went to 60-35, I think, in the period, in the last 3 minutes of the second quarter and the beginning of the third quarter, and there they killed us. But when you watch the first 15 minutes and the last 10 minutes, we were there. We could compete with them. It's just that mentally we are not. We didn't know how to respond to some momentum that they start to have. The second game we did very well. The first quarter, the first half, we start good the third one. And then the experience and the physical abilities of Groningen made that they dominate us in the rebound, and this is painful. And now the third game, okay, we came back to 10 points in the second quarter. I think I still did believe that we could come back and slowly, but okay, tonight Rogier Jansen, I think he decide by himself at the end, okay, no way that they're gonna come back, and that's it.
You mentioned two names probably for the title, Den Bosch and Gasterra Flames. Why not Leiden? Because that's our next opponent.
I think it's your next opponent, no? Yeah. And I know that in Holland apparently the home court advantage is very important, but I think also that Gasterra, Groningen, have more players, more bench versus Leiden. Leiden, they also come out of a difficult season, many injuries and everything, but I think the bench is going to make the difference from Groningen. This is my opinion. Okay, I don't know yet.
We like to hear that. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, good luck with your team and all the things you have to do now. Coach, we just got, of course, congratulations with this victory and the fact that we got into the semi-finals. First of all, what about this game?
Before I'm saying something about this game, I would say that the last game was a crucial one, I think, in series. Because for a young team like Den Helder is, it's very difficult to come back after 2-0. They have very young players. Some of them are playing first time on this level, some of them are first time part of the playoff. So they don't have experience, and especially if you have young Americans, and we know that for the Americans these European competitions are a bit too long, that they are becoming tired and homesick usually somewhere end of the March, beginning of April. then I think that the last game was crucial. This game we started pretty good. They respond very well in the second quarter. I'm talking about Den Helder. And then in the third quarter we succeeded to develop our advantage on a 19, I think. And then last quarter we started pretty well, and then when our difference went on a 30 points, game was over. But I think that we deserve it. We played very good quarterfinal series. I want to congratulate to team of Den Helder, because I think that they made significant improvement, and I think that if we are comparing quality they have in a team and a position they are taking in ranking, I think that they are taking better position than they have quality, and that's something what's important for the basketball in general.
You heard coach talking about our next opponent Leiden, and that he sees that we got more possibilities because of the bench. How do you see that? How do you look at that?
You know, playoff series is always very interesting. You don't have you don't have a right to miss some game. I think that the details will decide. That both teams know each other very well. We will see. We have now 7-8 days off. I don't know. Me personally, I think it's too much to wait. I would like to play in 2-3 days. I think that physically we are ready and that we can go. But the schedule is like that. We will wait next Wednesday and we go first game to Leiden. Leiden has a better situation because they have a home court advantage, but in a playoff it doesn't need to be big advantage. Of course it is, but we will see. We are not thinking about who's our opponent or where we are playing, whatever. We will be focused on that to win a game.
Looking like at injuries is an advantage now that you get a week off?
Yeah, but you know, now with a week off, what to do with the players? You think that it will be now easy to motivate them, and when we start working on Thursday, then which kind of story I have to sell them for Wednesday? People are, and you think that we can make some great improvement in this part of the season now. People wants to play. They are tired of practicing. Everyone is exciting and ready for a practice, and they want to play every 2-3 days. We can do small adjustments, but there is no secret.
Great, thank you. Any questions from the press of Unilog, maar hier voor even bij de coaches? Dan laten we het hierbij. Volgende week woensdag de eerste uitwedstrijd in en tegen Leiden. Dan die vrijdag 3 mei, de eerste thuiswedstrijd. Dank u wel.